welcome back to another Hogwarts Legacy video. I managed to finish Professor Garlick's assignment, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go do the main story quest. Which
How wonderful to see you again.
Which I'm probably not gonna keep this pink hat, but I just forever. But I just love the look of it for right now, so that's what we're going with.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
I really feel like we should be learning.
When executed
charms,
correctly,
but
you should be
whatever.
able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done!
For now, we will assign it to that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Down, rotate.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
What made you want to teach
I was
herbology?
wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
He has bad luck. We'll say that's almost gone all.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Will do! Alright, let's... mark the map chamber. Alright, in we go. Yeah, I definitely like the cape, so I think I'm gonna keep it.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died. So I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Indeed, hang on. Sorry, I gotta get me some money. Okay, we're good now.
Safe travels, my young friends.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Is just fascinated by the whole thing, while the pig is just curious.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Oh, poor pig.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I'll say I don't recall it fully because it has been a bit since I
I
recorded this.
do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you.
Remember how
Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
We thought he was going to betray us so badly.
Shall we have a look?
And that is not the case.
I know that
He's just
tower.
as confused
It's
as
not
us.
far. You may have seen it yourself.
I'll say I believe it.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Looking for a mentor, I'll make sure it is well spent. We'll say
I'll
that.
find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful and do not tell anyone where you're going.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Okay, well, what? Oh.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Okay, now that that's there, okay. Meet Professor Pig at the tower. What is Namkagawa? Right, I need to purchase a brew. So you have to. It's not, because technically you can do the assignments with the flying mount once you unlock them. Like, you don't need a broom. The only thing is that I don't remember if you need hers to do that. Grown harvest left way. I think I've purchased all of them at the very least, so we might be able to do the first part. I know we'll at least be unlocking sharps. Yeah, I have all three, so we can unlock those and do Professor Sharps at the same time. Bye, Professor Fig. Wait, how am I on? World map. Okay, that... Travel here. Wait. I didn't know the wand did this when you had ancient magic that could be used. That's cool. It's a third playthrough and I'm still learning new things.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, I don't have any invisibility.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
See, and this is why I got it, so that way I can still run while invisible.
Quickly now.
Tell us.
Stay hidden and cast well done.
I say it's time we get out of Ventriculus Vent.
You ought to come back to one there. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. You'd be best to be forgotten at the battle. No! I won't rest until most of them been your death. Get over. You're so very expulso.
Please tell me that counted for the assignment. Oh, good, it did. Okay.
Revelio.
I think I need to wait for this second wave. Is that what I need to do? Well, that's good. Hurry up.
Revelio.
So, and we do have new gear. I don't hate this robe, honestly. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. No, I like the druidic wolf cape. Oh, I got another talent. No, I can't. I have to wait one level. So yeah, we're holding on.
Revelio.
Well, I'm going to go here. Big. I can't find. Okay, I'm missing something.
Revelio.
Aha!
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
There we go.
I will draw blood. Deadly mistake, this.
When are you going to give up? Protego. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Expose.
No!
Meant for me? Easily diverted. You won't stop me. Was that your
Stop.
test? Let's get this.
Okay, get rid of this guy.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
There we go.
Glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Don't worry, someone else will.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Indeed, could it?
Revelio.
Ooh, wait, almost missed the gold. Well, we're not using the French house scarf. It wasn't an upgrade. I think it was exactly the same thing. Oh yes, tea. Okay, but I really am hoping...
Welcome to San Bakar's tower.
Hi, I'll talk with you soon. Just one moment. Okay, never mind, then I'll talk.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
No, we did not.
Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
Well,
That
glad
said,
you think so.
be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
And then, yeah, we need...
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
There we go. Hello.
Revelio.
Alright, time to enter the first trial. Alright.
I've seen this before.
Doing
In
all
Gringotts
potion.
unrestricted section.
Sure, nothing could go wrong.
Revelio.
Need something. Huh.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Over here. Yikes, we needed that. Hang on, I'm gonna put those goggles right before we go into. Cause anything we can get, the better. See that?
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Oh? Thought we wouldn't end up fighting. No, here's where the fight begins, I bet.
Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Okay, drink.
Incendio.
Art.
Incendio. Tego.
What's the other one?
Accio.
Alright, well, we got Professor Sharp's assignment out of the way.
These look familiar.
There's somewhere I am supposed to. Ah,
Was it Accio I used before?
yes, it was. What? Okay, I don't okay. Okay, let's get this one.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
We have.
More statues.
Ooh, that was a heavy hit. And I'm dead. Should've healed. I come on. There we go.
Not making this easy on me.
Oh. Okay, is this where? I think it is. Hang on. Right, okay. No, it's the other way. I need to go through. Right.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Oh my gosh, be quiet. Okay, now then.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Okay, there's some way to get that chest. How? I think I need to go. I think, yeah. Like, go back, yo, get off. Yeah, okay, I think I need to.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Oh, wait, hang on. No. Focus, there we go.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Oops. Alright, and then I go for this. There we go. Now then, if you give me another freaking hint, character.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Alright. There we go. Oh, move. Move. No. Shield. No, I hit X! Oh my gosh. Try again. Problem is that I don't want to restart.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Oh my gosh, hang on. Why? That's... Come on, maybe... Move. Okay. Oh, I can active them. Okay. What? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Revelio.
Where am I even supposed to go? Probably that way, but I really need like a wig amount or something. But yeah, I've no. No! Text. These buttons are not responding very well. I need to get somehow I need to get another royal way. Aha! That's it. Please, please, please give me someone to help. Oh, thank goodness. Still not gonna be enough, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna be throwing some more. Okay, I'm up to 7.
Don't like the look of this.
Move, move. 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 Heal. No. Oh my gosh. See, you're the one that I was gonna try to hit. Right, that one. Okay, well. Right, that's... Shoot. I am dodging! Register that! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to tell the colors when you make things go gray.
Don't like the look of this.
Confringo. Incendio.
Oop. Roll.
Incendio.
Boop.
Incendio.
That's fine. That's fine.
Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
There we go. Gosh, I... No, 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 no. Give me that ancient magic. Ooh. On, there we go. I dodged. And we
What a
have
relief.
2 Wiggum to spare.
Another pensive.
Yes, yes, yes. We will deal with that later.
Revelio.
Okay, well then. Okay, now we will do that.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
He's not wrong. It's not emotional pain you can't take away from other people.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Yes, it's over there. Okay.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Hello everyone, I'm back.
What have we here?
Hello.
I am a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you.
Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
And that's how we'll unlock more ancient magic.
Excellent!
Alright, it's fall now. Alright, I'm just kind of waiting to see if it will trigger.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Okay, so... yeah, so we have Beast Class... Right, I need to pull which I'm just gonna be able to learn, so... the next section, so we'll go to Beast Class, we'll deal with... probably go to Beast Class first, or Sharps. I don't know. That's for future me to figure out, but... yeah, that's gonna be it. Gosh, this is gonna be so much work for me to cut down. But yeah, so next time you might just be doing classes. That might be easier to do, honestly. But yeah, I don't know when the next episode will be. I might honestly do some Three Houses for a bit. Three Houses, Three Hopes for a bit. Before I come back here, but we'll see. But yeah, until next time, bye.